'Cause I got issues.
Having some issues? Kat can help you out with the help of our listeners. Kat Chat starts now on Y107.
He thought that he knew his fiance, and then she reveals something that drops him to the ground. George has been with his fiance for years. They've been engaged for 8 months, and the wedding's coming up pretty soon. So everything was totally solid. Felt great. And then they're at a store this past week, and she started acting a little bit off when they got home. And so she pulls something out of her purse, and she's like, look, I got to tell you this. And he's like, did you steal that? And she's like, yeah, I have to tell you that, I've been stealing for years, just little things, not anything big, only things worth $5-10 or whatever, because it's a total thrill. She gets a thrill out of it. And so then he's like, okay. And so now she's like, I really want you to do this with me. I think it would be a total thrill for you and I to snag things, whatever, from the store together. And he's like, what? And so now he's been having problems sleeping the last several days. He's questioning everything. Do I want to even get married? Is this something small? Because she's making him think that it's no big deal. He's like, yeah, I'm not about stealing. So now he's wondering, is this one of those things that you can just work through? Or do I need to rethink, getting married to this lady? So what would you do if you found out that your partner had been hiding something like this for years from you?
Man, I mean, they do say, something borrowed, something blue, something stolen, something for you. Isn't that what it goes like for the wedding stuff?
Not even remotely close.
No, not that at all?
No.
It's the Kat Chat now. Yeah. 1-800-500-Y107.
Man, he thought he knew her. They're fixing to get married, and then all of a sudden she drops this bomb on him. George has been with his fiance for years. They've been engaged for 8 months. The wedding's coming up. They're at the store the other day, and when they get home, she was acting real shifty. So then she pulls something out of her purse. He would rather not say the store or what she pulled out of her purse, but she pulled it out and was like, hey, and he's like, did you steal that? And she's like, yeah, I got to tell you something. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. This is, it's nothing big. But I've been stealing for years because it gives me a thrill. And she's like, maybe $5-10 worth of stuff or whatever, not anything huge. And it's just strictly a thrill thing. And I think, and then, then she moves on. I think that when we get, because we're getting married or whatever, I think it would be an even bigger thrill to do it together. I think this would be so exciting. And he's like, what? No. And so now he's been having trouble sleeping since then. He's questioning everything. Do I marry her? She keeps telling him that it's not a big deal. She's acting like it's not a big deal. So he's all confused now. So what would you do if you found out your partner had been hiding something like this from you for years?
Anthony said, I used to date a girl that would do that, would go into a store and put an entire pair of jeans in her purse or steal me socks and things like that. And he said, at first I would always separate myself from her and then walk out of the store separately, but I kept feeling way too guilty about it, and I finally just had to break it off with her.
Yeah. Oof.
Smart.
That's scary. That's kind of big stuff. And you could be an accomplice. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the phones. Jason and Como, you're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome. But that lady isn't awesome. So, this goes back to, biblical times. Thou shalt not steal. The other thing is, to me, it seems like a sense of entitlement that she thinks she's entitled to take something that doesn't belong to her just because it gives her a thrill. Something morally wrong with this person. So there's a long thing. She needs therapy. I would hold off on the marriage.
Those are very good points.
Because what else is she potentially hiding,
Right, yeah. If she feels like an entitlement, well, what if somebody at work or somebody else gives her a thrill? Well, so there goes the marriage.
This is Kat Chat on Y107.
George is freaking out, ready to call the wedding off because his fiance, who he's been with for years, mind you, just dropped the bomb that she loves to get the thrill out of stealing little things, and now she wants him to join in. He's like, what? And definitely does not want to become a part of it. And I mean, the Facebook just blew up on the Y107 Morning Show page. And we need your help for sure. What would you do in this situation? And, you know, as usual, Cat Chat goes beyond the whole, let's just have a conversation thing, you know.
Wonder if there's like a Scared Straight for adults, you know, like that TV show on MTV, I think it was, or whatever, when they would take these juvenile kids that were acting up and like were one step away from going to jail, and they put them in there and let those inmates freak them out. I don't know. A little Scared Straight therapy for her.
That something needs to happen that's going to snap her butt out of it. And I think our caller, Jason from Como, when he called in, I think he is right on. Like, she needs help. Like, what is it that is, you know, like pretty much everybody on the Facebook is thinking the same thing. Like, she's got to get help and figure out what's behind her getting that thrill out of it and like craving that thrill. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's one thing to crave, like, wanting to bungee jump or jump out of an airplane or take a wave runner really fast at the Lake of the Ozarks, you know, or get a dirt bike and head out to Finger Lakes and take some jumps a little daringly. It's a whole other thing when all of a sudden you want your fiance, the person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, help you steal stuff from stores. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's many, many other things to do to get thrills with your partner. I mean,
well, yeah, that's a whole nother Cat Chat, Cat, so let's don't talk about
I got issues.
Having some issues? Cat can help you out with the help of our listeners. Cat Chat starts now on Y107.
George is getting ready to get married. He's been with his fiance for years, and she announces that she gets thrills out of stealing little things and wants him to join in. Now he's totally questioning her character, her, you know, like, do I even really know you? Like, what?
Wow.
What have I, you know, gotten from you as a gift or something that is stolen, you know? And it's what this says is pretty much everyone is hitting the nail on the head. There's something behind her getting the thrill that needs to come out. Like, she needs to figure that out for sure. Hiding it from you, number one, totally wrong. Enjoying it, that is wrong. There's so many other ways that we can get thrills, you know, out of life and that are not breaking the law. So inviting you into it, this is a part that you can't ignore. And yeah, of course, we all say, sit down and have a talk with her, you know, but here's what happens. When you sit down and have that talk, you need to let her know how you see her. A lot of times people don't realize, and this will snap her out, hopefully, of doing this. You know, they don't realize how much it will impact them, knowing that the person who loves them most is questioning their character now. That's going to really, if you sit down and you tell her how you feel and you're honest about, hey, I'm questioning things with you now because this is a character flaw, you know, that I'm not willing to be a part of. And so it is close to the wedding, a few weeks out.
A few weeks?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
geez.
if you have any hesitation, it is so important to go ahead and put it off. Yeah, you're going to have to like let a bunch of people know that the date is changing, whatever, it's got to be postponed. You can explain it or you don't have to explain it to them. They don't need an explanation. But if you're questioning things, you do need to put that wedding on hold. I can speak from experience because I did not do this and I should have. And so don't just go into it just because everything's already set and people are going to show up. Marriage isn't about just love and being infatuated with each other and wanting to spend the rest of your life with each other. It's about shared values. So you don't want to ignore the red flags. Definitely pay attention.
Keep the Cat Chat going now on Facebook Y107 Morning Show.